Going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Farming Simulator 25. Kinlaig, number 6 of the Highland fishing expansion. So today, we're in September, we need to get these weeds all sorted. Our ground is all good. Planted both fields with the new planter from the DLC. Worked pretty decent, to be fair. We did go through quite a lot of fertilizer, but it's all good. Right, we need to get in this JCB, get this herbicide down. We've got hired worker up in that field up there somewhere. Mowing away. We'll quickly check on him. Yeah, he's on second cut for bales in this field, so we'll get that road up and then all silage baled up and it can just go with that pile there. But we need to get sprayed off. And then before we sleep into October, we're going to have to top up the fishery. Pretty sure it's getting low now. Yeah, it's got, there is 2 months of summer, but we'll keep on top of it. We'll spend another 60k and we'll make that back in a couple of months. But yeah, I've not had much time on the map since we managed to get planted and then slept, and that was about it. Everything should all have been rolled off and that. GPS gonna work for us. We need to set it up. There we go. First gets a screenshot. We'll get further along a little bit, I guess, and then trying to get the mountain in the background, but just go for it. There we go. There. Perfect. Right. Is it gonna turn? Maybe not. We can knock these gears down a bit, right, so we can get it to go faster. Maybe he's only going to spray at 8 miles an hour anyway. Yeah, I wish the weeds did the same as last farm sim, where we're just growing clumps. It wouldn't be how it is on this one, where it's just like all over the field with precision farming installed. Like it used to just be in little clumps and stuff, but it just covers the entire field. It's a little annoying, but farm sim news wise, there's nothing. I think that fastest JCB bonus tractor for pre-ordering the Season Pass 2 is available now. I don't have the Season Pass 2, so I do not know, but I'm pretty sure on the website it said it was available from the 18th or something, so I managed to get the grape achievement. I think, yeah, episode 99 that went out on Saturday, I was doing the olives. Yeah, we managed to just finish that on stream now. The full field was just enough. We're like 500 litres over. We still need to do another season or another year to get the grapes. I think we need 15,000 litres or something. Bit of a nightmare, but this is what it is. That all done, so let's move on to these passes. Then we've got the big field to do. And then we shall see. I don't know what will be on with next episode. I need to do Winter Cell on stream, I guess, and then get us to a point where we're good to go again. Might end up just being harvest time again, possibly. Although we've got to do all them bales. For them bales to do, and then Winter Cell. You can't really record Winter Cell because most of the time it's just like sleep for half the winter, and then when I get the good price, go sell it. So we'll see. But yeah, Tarkov went to 1.0, so I've not had as much time on Farm Sim as I did like a couple of weeks ago, but it is what it is. All my free time, if I'm not playing GTA, I'm playing Tarkov, to be fair, so I'm enjoying the story so far. Been pretty decent. Just a pain starting from scratch again. I had loads of boxes and stuff, and now I've got nothing. Stash is a mess. But yeah, it's good that we can get this sea spray stuff onto everything. We don't have to just have that John Deere sprayer anymore. But this whole field should be good now, right? Yeah, we just got that little bit to do. And then that whole field there is kind of in clumps, but some of it's pretty darn heavy. The plus side, it's not really used a lot. They fold up before the sign. Nah, we'll just tell that sign with us anyway. Wiggle everywhere. That view though. This shouldn't take us too long. I don't think there's been any farm sim patches like since the patch like just after the DLC came out. I actually don't remember. Now I can hear that little like the sensors and stuff, but it'd be a little bit annoying. In that field there, we were gonna buy an extra field, but I think we'll get this winter out of the way. See how much finances we have. 'Cause I don't think we're taking a loan yet, right? No, we have no loans. We'll see where we're at with cash. We might just get a little loan. Although we might need to start on like getting the stonemason and stuff going. Because I guess we're going to need quite a lot of stone if we want to build that castle and that. We're like 20 pigs out of the 50 pigs, I think, for the achievement. 5 cows out of the 20 cows. At some point we need to do chickens as well, but I guess maybe like in between them 2 sheds. A little bit of area we could put a chicken. Chicken barn down, we'll see. Should maybe have thought about that. Because last farm sim we just put 2 chicken barns down. And then half filled them, and then that was enough to get the achievement, but we could maybe fit them all in one spot with this, like, with the pastures that they get, right? We'd have to see. But yeah, they would fit in between them 2 sheds. I forget how big this field actually is. In the GPS, and away we go. So we'll wait and see what the crack is. That Giants racing game came out or something. That's like the only thing that's like at the top on the farm sim website. I did watch one video on it and the person was not very impressed, so wait, I don't remember if this followed all the way around or if we had to manually turn at the end of there. Manually turn. And we hit the tree and the hedge. Let's just manually go to there, then we'll back up and get into this line. I guess it's just going to do like one little tiny bit. This funny shaped field. Yeah, it's just off by a bit. He's doing one tiny little tiny bit. That's funny. No, it's finished. Right, let's go into the next pass then. The view. Yeah, our salmon farm's been doing alright. It's making us a little bit of money every month, like 50 to 60. So we can't really complain. When it's like 60k to top it up for God knows how long. We can't really go back any more than May, but it's quite a while since we spent a load of money on it, to be fair. Let's top it up with like 60k's worth of fish food and away we go. At some point we'll buy the boat. We'll do it all manually. Maybe if we get a little lizard truck with auto load on it or something, that'd make it easy for thing. But manually loading the fish up onto the other bit, like onto the actual place, is a nightmare by the looks of it. You need to use the crane. Right, once we get to the end of here, we'll just quickly sort out that little right side of the field before we continue on with the long passes. Two little ones. It's just like one tiny little bit, right? It's like this tiny little triangle there. And done. Right, let's get into the longer pass. Now we've done that one. It's this next one, and then there's a little bit in that corner as well, I think, that we need to sort out, but away we go. We still need to get some form of workshop at the farm. Whether we buy a building, we look for like a mod, or we just get that the little one. We'll see. Not sure what we'll do yet. I think a building's probably a little bit too much. So we might just get like the little tiny one that we had over on Riverbend at the start. We finally got a diesel tank at the farm. I don't get why the aesthetic ones aren't usable, but that's normally what that is on some maps. It's a little bit annoying, but it's what it is. We've got a feeder for pig food. Pretty much set over there. We're probably going to need to sell some sheep at some point. But yeah, like in between the barn and the far barn by the forest, I was contemplating getting putting a chicken shed in. And then putting like a fairly big outside space for them, but we'll have to wait and see what we do. Money's not like... Got 250k, but 60k that's going to go into fish food. And then we're pretty much set with machinery. Apart from a bigger trailer or something to sell all the crop with, but at some point we'll buy a telehandler. I was gonna get a loader, but we'll probably end up getting a JCB or the Merlot. I don't know. I don't remember what. I don't think we've used telehandlers this time, right? We'll maybe get JCB or a Merlot. One of the two. We will see. What did we have over on Hutan Pantai? It was... I think we had a Fent one, right? I guess JCB is like the whole theme of what we're going with on this farm, so... We had 2 JCBs. Yeah, we might just get the JCB load all thing. We'll see. That bit's already done. I think there's going to be just like a tiny little bit here, and then we've got like that extra pocket bit there that's probably a strip. Yeah, just one little strip there. This might actually do the whole thing. Maybe there'll be like a little strip there. We'll see. Making that noise as it always does. Yeah, there's just a strip. Fix that and then we're all good. Oh, we turned off too early. GG. There we go, fixed. Right, let's go get this last little bit. And we're done. Hold that up. That didn't really use too much, so... There we go. I would say we can sleep, but we now need to row up all that grass, get it baled, wrapped. I don't remember if we need to sort out any of the cows and stuff, but... I mowed all this grass and like the patches grew back, which was pretty good, so like we didn't lose the aesthetic. Pretty tidy. Let's try this barn. I need to put the sprayer away. There's actually a bit of space in this barn to be fair, but it's the sprayer can live there. Yeah, so put the fuel tank in that corner. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we have the chicken shed, like, yeah, but... we'll manually row. Every time I get the worker to do this, with this tractor, it's complete cluster. Save. Construction, animals, cows, horses, pigs. Not pigs. No sheep. Chickens, that's what we want. There's like these old style barns. They've just crashed the game. No. That's got like, yeah, that would kind of work maybe. There's this with the customized pasture. These don't have a pasture, I don't think. And they only hold 20. Whereas this holds 360 chicken. We'll have to see like 80k. And then we'll just put like the whole chicken coop over half of that, isn't it? Well, we had some grass that we didn't pick up there. Maybe that is some grass we didn't pick up, but yeah, it's like a little chicken coop there or something to get the achievement. We'll see. And get free of the gate. Now we're gonna have to back it up. There we go. Yeah, next time we might actually still be on with baling. We'll see how much time I get. The sheep are getting pretty cramped in there by the looks of it. Yeah, that guy did an alright job mowing. Well, the hired workers sort that out for the minute. They're gonna like do funky stuff, but it's what it is. We'll just fix the headlands for them. The mower looks like it's done some work now instead of being brand new. Away, mate. Yeah, I'm not gonna wash this, it's fine. Yeah, we get 2 cuts. I think maybe we got 3 cuts last year, I don't remember, but... Well, it's in here, try not to knock it over. By doing that, forgetting that about reverse. Winner, winner. I guess we can just bail with this. If I remember where I put the baler, I think it's in here, right? Blocked. It'll just crash into the machine, but... GG. We need to find a front weight. Not for the baler, but for the other machine, for the wrapper. We'll let the net run out before we get more. Just part this up, so Tuesday on stream we should be on with this. If you don't already follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. If you're new to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, leave a comment, leave a like and all that malarkey. If you enjoyed the video and that. And yeah, next episode, possibly more baling, we'll see. But I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you all soon.